This exercise is called a Y, a T and a W. The whole point of this is to create a little bit more balance around the shoulder. Our daily practices and the things that we do day to day, like driving or sitting at computers, isn't particularly good for the shoulder. It causes us to find this rounded posture, and we come into these kind of seated positions in front of computers all day or in the car. So what we need to do, if we're going to try and get into positions like the human flag or reverse levers, we've got to do something to correct this shoulder position and get it back into the socket, so we can then start to get a little bit more range of movement and create the body shapes that we need to. And all that does is we've done some mobilization work already to loosen off some tight tissue. What we've got to do now is get some strength in the back to restore a bit of balance. So we're going to have a quick look at the exercise. Dave's going to give us a quick demo. Okay, so we're in position. Dave's going to lie face down on the floor. We're going to start off making a Y shape. There's a couple of things that are really important to think about before we go any further. If we're lacking range of movement in the shoulder, when Dave goes through this pattern, what's going to want to happen is his back is going to want to lift up, and we don't really want that. So you've got to keep that rib cage locked into the core to stop any kind of tipping or tilting into this position. The other thing is to imagine we've got a pound core in between the shoulder blades. We're focused on these muscles, so we're going to try and squeeze that pound core in between the shoulder blades to activate the stuff that we want. So Dave's into the Y position there. All he does now is just goes out to the side into a T, squeeze in between the shoulder blades all the time, and then down into a W. The key bit here is the elbow is down and the wrist is up, so we're trying to create this rotation position. Rather than down, he's up nice and tall, and then he presses straight back out into a Y. The other thing about this with calisthenics is it's important that we can link the shoulder with the core and the glutes. So the whole time we're doing this, tummy's locked in tight and we're getting a backside squeeze on as well. That creates tension, and we're restoring a bit of postural balance into the shoulders, and we should get some tissue temperature here as well, which is going to help us to produce force when we go into the main body of our session.